Shadows of the past. Detective Anna Walker had seen her share of gruesome crime scenes, but nothing could have prepared her for the horror she was about to face. The quiet town of Ravenswood had been shaken to its core as a string of murders had struck fear into its residents. Each victim had been brutally slain, and the method of murder was eerily similar. Anna was called to the latest crime scene, a dimly lit basement of an abandoned building. The stench of decay hung heavy in the air as she descended the rickety stairs. The victim, a young woman, was posed in a grotesque manner, her eyes wide with terror, and her mouth agape in a silent scream. It was a scene straight out of a nightmare. As the investigation progressed, Anna uncovered a pattern among the victims. They all had connections to a local orphanage, St. Mary's Home for Children, which had recently been closed down. The orphanage had a dark history of abuse and neglect. No one had suspected that those shadows from the past would return to haunt the present. Anna delved into the orphanage's records, interviewing former staff and residents. The stories she uncovered were horrifying. Children had gone missing under mysterious circumstances, and rumors of a sadistic headmistress had persisted for years. Anna began to suspect that the murders were connected to these long-buried secrets. One evening, Anna received an anonymous letter. It contained a chilling message. The past cannot be buried. The truth will come to light. The sender claimed to have information about the murders and demanded a meeting at the orphanage. With a sense of unease, Anna decided to meet the anonymous informant. She arrived at the decrepit orphanage, the place where her nightmares had originated, and entered with caution. The informant, a man with a haggard face and sunken eyes, revealed himself. "I was a resident of this hellhole," he confessed. "I know the truth behind those murders." He recounted a terrifying tale of the headmistress, Miss Harlow, who had subjected the children to unspeakable horrors. The children who had vanished were victims of her sadistic experiments, their deaths covered up by the staff. The informant claimed that Miss Harlow had discovered a way to cheat death, and her malevolent spirit now sought revenge on those she deemed responsible for her torment.
Anna was skeptical of the informant's story, but he showed her a hidden chamber where he claimed the headmistress's body had been preserved. To her shock, she found the mummified remains of Miss Harlow, eerily well preserved. As she left the orphanage, Anna couldn't shake the feeling of being watched. She returned to her office, determined to unravel the truth. The files she'd obtained revealed that the victims were, in fact, involved in the cover-up of the orphanage's dark past. Then, the murders took a terrifying twist. The victims appeared to return from the dead, their mangled bodies seeking vengeance against those who had wronged them. Anna realized that the informant's story might not be as far-fetched as she'd initially believed. In a race against time, Anna tried to stop the reanimated corpses from carrying out their gruesome acts of revenge. The town of Ravenswood plunged into chaos as the dead walked the streets, terrorizing the living. Anna discovered an old diary that revealed the key to ending the nightmare. She had to confront the malevolent spirit of Miss Harlow, who had somehow found a way to tether her soul to the orphanage. Anna returned to the decrepit building and faced the vengeful spirit in a terrifying showdown. With great effort and an incantation from the diary, Anna managed to break the curse that bound Miss Harlow to the orphanage. The malevolent spirit screamed and faded into a shadow, finally finding release from her torment. The murders ceased and peace returned to Ravenswood. But the town's residents were left to grapple with the knowledge that the horrors of the past could, in the darkest circumstances, come back to life. Anna, forever changed by the ordeal, knew that some secrets were best left buried, for the shadows of the past could cast a long, chilling presence into the present.